You hold in your hand a device that connects you to the entire world. But have you ever wondered what it costs to get here? Not just in dollars, but in sleepless nights, in failures, in the willingness to stand alone when no one believed. People think my legacy is about gadgets, the iPhone, the Mac, Pixar. But they're wrong. My legacy isn't made of glass and aluminum. It's made of courage. It's made of daring to think differently, even when everyone else calls you crazy. And that's what I want to talk about today. When I look back at my life, I don't see products. I see moments. Moments when I stood at a crossroads, and every rational voice told me to walk away. Dropping out of college wasn't smart. Starting Apple in a garage wasn't practical. Getting fired from the company I built, that wasn't part of the plan. But here's the thing. Every one of those so-called mistakes became the foundation for something greater. I've always believed life is about connecting the dots. You can't see the picture looking forward. You only see it when you look back. And when I look back, I see the dots of courage, curiosity, and relentless belief in what could be. People ask me all the time, "Steve, what's the secret? How do you create something that changes the world?" And I tell them, you don't start by asking how to change the world. You start by asking, what am I willing to fight for, even if I fail? That's the fire. That's the spark. Without it, everything else is just noise. The truth is, every great innovation starts as an act of rebellion. When we built the first Macintosh, we weren't trying to compete with IBM. We were trying to set people free, to put technology in the hands of dreamers, artists, rebels, the crazy ones. Legacy isn't about what you build. Legacy is about what you ignite. The iPhone, the Mac, they will be replaced. Someone will make something faster, thinner, cheaper. But the idea that you have the power to shape the world, that's eternal. And maybe, just maybe, you're sitting here right now, holding on to an idea everyone else thinks is impossible. Good. Because if people aren't calling you crazy, you're not dreaming big enough. Pauses, softer. What will you do with the time you have? When I stood on that Stanford stage years ago, I told the graduates, stay hungry, stay foolish. But here's what I didn't say. Being hungry is painful. Being foolish is lonely. People will laugh at you. They'll doubt you. They'll question why you don't just settle, why you don't choose the safe path. And for a while, you'll start to wonder if they're right. But here's the truth. I learned the hard way. The safe path never changed the world. When I was fired from Apple, it felt like the end. I was humiliated, lost, broke. But in that wilderness, I rediscovered why I started. I started next. I helped Pixar rise, and eventually, I came home to Apple. Failure isn't the opposite of success. Failure is the tuition you pay for greatness. Most people spend their lives trying not to fail. They hide their ideas. They play it safe. But the ones who change everything, they do the opposite. They run toward the risk. You see, my real legacy isn't the iPhone or the MacBook. It isn't the keynote presentations or the black turtleneck. My real legacy is the permission I hope I've given you to dream without limits and to fight for those dreams even when you're terrified. One day, someone will build something that makes every Apple product obsolete. And I hope it's you. Because this is bigger than gadgets. It's about what you leave behind when you're gone. Someday, your kids, your friends, your community, they'll tell stories about you. What do you want those stories to be? That you played it safe? Or that you dared? Voice softens, intimate. Look, I don't know your dream, but I know this. The world will try to convince you to shrink it. Don't. Protect that fire. Feed it. And when the world tells you it's impossible, smile and keep building. Because maybe, just maybe, what you're working on right now will inspire someone decades from now, the way my words might inspire you today. Pause, soft but firm. Stay hungry. Stay foolish. And whatever you do, don't wait. If this message moved you, share it. Not because it's mine, but because someone out there needs permission to dream again. Be the one who gives it to them.